So, Sarayim Tovim and happy Lag BaOmer. It is so nice to be here with everybody. A couple thoughts I'd love to share. So, we're still in Corona pandemic, um, trying to wade through it all. And I realized I have another 4 months of this. So, basically, I've gotten through about a third. And I figured out today's day 61 in my self quarantine. What is 61? If you do the gematria, it ends up being La'el, to God, my God, our God. And what I wanted to say about that was today is interesting that instead of mourning the death of Shimon Bar Yochai, we're actually celebrating a Hilula that he had asked for us all to share Torah once he died, once he passed on Lag BaOmer. And not only should we share Torah, but we should celebrate his life and not look at it, yes, let's mourn because we should mourn. That's what's expected when someone dies. But let's go on. Let's go get to the next step, getting back to Simcha, getting back to our lives. It's almost like a grounding or a pause because when someone dies, you stand still, take stock in what's happened and how it impacts on you, and then how is it going to affect you moving forward. And also, how can you grow and what can you learn from this? What can you learn from this and how can you grow? So I look at what tomorrow is going to bring, what it could bring in terms of the message. And the message I came up with was the idea of La Lev. What do I mean? It's to the heart, because unless you can let these thoughts also penetrate into your heart, how is La'el, how is this direct line with Hashem going to be continued unless it can penetrate your heart? And so, what I'd like to bless us all with is the following. I'm hoping and I'm praying that we'll be able to open up our hearts, maybe a little bit of a crack, so we could just feel all this love pouring forth and also being able to seep in so that this direct current connection between Hashem and us will be continued. Another thing that I'd like to say is it's Bahokotai, this Torah portion. Bahar, in the mountain. What do you mean? It's almost like we're on the edge of the mountain, coming from the desert and standing at the edge of the mountain, about to receive the 10 commandments. You have to be prepared. Your heart has to be open. And so as I prepare myself for tomorrow, when it becomes day 62 in my self-quarantine, that I hope that my heart can open so that I can do La'el, that my connection to God will be there so I can let the Torah in and then be able to share it according to Shimon Bar Yochai's request and pass on the Torah and share it. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for tuning in.